Hi, good morning, everyone.
Very good morning.
Yes, good morning, everyone. Yes. Okay, so first of all, I welcome everyone to this webinar on how to use digital marketing effectively in education sector. Right. So, okay. And and I hope my voice is audible to everyone.
Yeah, very clear.
Yeah. All right. So today, before I start the webinar, I just would like to know about the profile of the audience as well, right? So that we can modify our webinar in between. So requesting everyone to define your either A, B, or C. A means beginners in digital marketing. B, doing digital marketing with the help of an agency or already running the digital marketing campaigns. Right. So please, you can write in the chat box A, B, or C. And if something is completely different apart from this, right, then possibly again you can write then D. Okay, so I can see many A's over here. So everyone nowadays are very modest, even though they know about digital marketing, but they will say, okay, we are the beginners, right? So I think, okay, so I have a mixed profile from A, C, right? So good. So anyway, nothing to worry about for everyone because we have designed this webinar for everyone for A, B, and C, right? So there is always going to be something for everyone. So, and any specific thing that you want to know, anyone, before we started? Any specific thing that you want to know about the? Okay. So let's begin. So here, this is the audience profile, and this is again about myself. I'm Ankush Bhandari, and I am into education sector since last 13 years. I am a Microsoft certified data scientist and lots of certification in digital marketing, and as well as a Google certified trainer. And I have trained professional students on digital marketing and Google tools. And since this one and the and entire my experience is from education sector only, right? So whatever digital marketing that I did, it's completely from education sector, right? So that is why we have this program for digital marketing for the education sector. So let's start with the first part. So nowadays, previously, I'm sure, previously means couple of years back, especially in education, physical asset equal to success, right? So if you have a good building, good infrastructure, good playground, or good infrastructure for tuition classes, it was a one of the biggest factor of the success. I will not say complete, one of the biggest factor of the success. But largely, so now the trend is shifting from digital assets, from physical asset to digital assets. In digital assets, you have a website, you have your online presence on Google reviews on different other websites, you have your own YouTube channels or skill sets that you are learning in digital aspect, right? So those are the things which are becoming very important for everyone in this digital age. And just let me give you some example, teachers who become entrepreneurs. So everybody knows about him, right? Baiju Ravindran, right? I think he's most valued tech startup in India, having the valuation of more than 1 lakh crore rupee now. From Gaurav Munjal from Unacademy. I think they started it from a YouTube channel 10 years back. And then you have Salman Khan, right? So not our Bollywood Salman Khan, but he's from Bangladesh, but a graduate of MIT. And I think most of the students across the world are learning from Salman Khan from his courses, right? Online courses that he started and with YouTube first, right? So you know, like a good teacher plus digital asset equal to success, right? So now, if you are good in teaching, you or your staff member, anyone in your team, plus digital assets, I think is I think now it is coming out a recipe of success. So now let me start with first traditional versus digital marketing. So I'm sure most of you are aware of traditional marketing. So let me summarize it, right? So this is the big difference. This is your mobile and here is all newspaper and hoarding. So let me give it. So what is traditional marketing? So all marketing which is happening without internet, right? It can be the hoardings, it can be the newspaper, it can be the flyer, posters, or it can be aired in radio and television. So everything is come under traditional marketing. So what are the drawbacks of traditional marketing? Anyone would like to write over here in the chat? Or unmute the mic and even you can say. Okay. So here, this case, I got the reply. Yeah, limited reach. So let me, this is the drawbacks of traditional marketing. The first part is no interactive. And what is interactive? You know, like for example, if you see a Times of India ad in the newspaper, and for example, we like that ad, we can't click on that ad. If we like on a hoarding, we can't click on that hoarding. So no interactions are there with the audience. But whenever you see a YouTube ad or a Facebook ad, you directly click onto it and we can directly go to the web page of that person and we can see the profile, we can see the reviews and everything. So that is the biggest problem. There is no interaction over there in traditional marketing, very costly. A newspaper ad may cost you 1 lakh rupee and tough to measure ROI. So even I know when I gave newspaper ad a couple of years back, so it cost me definitely 1 lakh rupee, but I did not able to get how many people were responding after seeing that ad. But the best part over here in digital marketing what we learn, here everything is completely measurable. Then poor conversion is there. So those are the drawbacks, and again, very limited targeting is there, right? So you can't target very specific people in traditional marketing. So here now let me go through the example of digital marketing, right? So whenever you are preparing a website and you are promoting your website, when your website is coming on Google search, this is one of the medium of digital marketing. Or any Facebook ads, any Facebook post, that is a part of digital marketing. Any YouTube ads, YouTube videos are the part of digital marketing. Similarly, other examples are there. If your website is coming on the top of the search result, you are seeing something like this. This is the part of digital marketing. Any ad that you are seeing in online newspaper, online Times of India, online newspaper like this, these are again the part of like Amity is there, Amity University, that's again part of digital marketing. And again, email marketing. So this is only some part I'm defining it. I think it is all the mediums which are directly connected with internet are the part of digital marketing, including videos that you get on WhatsApp, right? Provided they are from marketing angle. So why educators and education institutes are moving towards digital marketing? Any idea, anyone? Okay. The biggest part why people are moving toward digital marketing is students spend nearly about 4 to 7 hours on digital media, right? So if you really want to target them, they are available on digital devices throughout the day. Second important reason is parent making choices on the basis of reviews, right? So even I know when I did my post graduation from Ferguson College, Pune. So my parent, though that college is one of the oldest college in India, but my parents came all the way to see the infrastructure, right? But nowadays it doesn't happen. You just parents go and check the reviews, online reviews. So it's completely your digital presence matters, right? How your website is there, right? Is it a very good website? Is it a professional website, or it is something like, or you don't have any website? But those things matter a lot in today's digital age. Similarly, focus targeting. The best part of digital marketing, even I can decide, okay, I want to target Andheri East, this location, and this is the age bracket. Or I want to target parents who are working in HDFC Bank. So focus targeting is the best part of digital marketing. We can completely decide our audience, whom we want to target based on their interest, education, based on their gender, age, locality. On different options are available. We'll see those options and reach out to global audience. So the best thing which is happening with India, I think only thing I would say means pandemic brought lots of discomfort and to everyone. But only thing what happened because of this pandemic now, Indian teachers even have started teaching outside India because everything is on internet. So for example, if a US parents have to send their kids for some tuition for let's suppose mathematics, over there they will charge somewhere around $50 per hour, right? And India is going to be nearly about 300 rupees per hour, right? Huge difference is there in terms of fee. And the best part in India, we have that language skill set, and as well as we have the ability to teach different kind of subjects. So that is a big opportunity which is coming into India. So if you are good in reaching out to global audience with the help of digital marketing, definitely you can explore this area as well. After it is completely measurable, as we discussed before. Every part of digital marketing is measurable. Even if you're spending 100 rupees, you will get to know whether you're getting any return out of it or not. And similarly, interactivity. Again, we already discussed about the interactivity part before. Always you can click on any of the ad and you can know more about the ads or that particular company. And the best part of it is very cost effective. So even we can start with a minimum budget of 100 rupees per day, or for example 2,000 rupees per month. So it is not something like that, like a newspaper where we have to spend 10,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupee for a single ad. So the very cost effectiveness is there. And launch new courses quickly, right? This is the biggest part of digital marketing. For example, you're thinking about something, okay, I want to launch this product or this course, something like this. So what we do, we start making the courses and we design our course, then we start selling it. But if you know digital marketing, what you will do, first of all, you will market it, then you will design it. So you will not design everything. Then after designing the course, after preparing the course, after 1 month, you get to know about it. Nobody's looking after your course. So basically what we discuss, okay, let's suppose create a web page, put 1,000 rupee, get some audience and talk about them about the course that you are on to launch, right? You will get the instant feedback and very authentic feedback from them. And again, many digital marketing tools are available by which you will able to do lots of research online, what people are looking, what kind of keywords they are typing. For example, how many people in Jayanagar, Bangalore are looking for coding classes? Even that much information is available on internet. So it will help you to do complete market analysis, and again competitor analysis also. You will become expert in doing the competitor analysis. So we'll be doing that part in next couple of slides. So so what will happen, this will able to guide you to whether to launch the course, what should be the features of the course, what should be the fees of the course, right? So this is the good part of it. So what are the challenges again? So though we discuss about the traditional marketing and the digital marketing, what is the biggest difference, right? So now merit part we discuss, but there is a demerit. Demerit means traditional marketing, we never learned traditional marketing, right? Just एक बंदे से बात करा newspaper वाले से कि भैया I want to give my ad, he will tell me okay sir, just write 5-10 lines, I will prepare the ad, that's it, right? So we did not learn anything in traditional marketing. For example, if you want to put a hoarding, okay, we just design some hoarding, put the hoarding. If you want to distribute the flyers, just got the flyers and distributed the flyers, right? So traditional marketing we never learned, but we could able to do it. But digital marketing without learning, so learning not necessarily you have to join the course, learning means, but you have to learn it scientifically, right? To use digital marketing, because many options are available over there. So that is why that is the part, right? So without learning, we can do the traditional marketing, but that is not the case with digital marketing. So what are the challenges educators facing related to digital marketing? So I think I'll summarize. I have summarized this thing in these three fields. Don't know anything about digital marketing. It is a huge field. Not able to get the work done from a digital marketing agency. B, running digital marketing activities but not getting the desired result. Anyone will be able to define yourself in ABC again? ABC. Where are you right now? It's a huge field, right? Running digital marketing activities but not getting the desired result. Anyway, I know like most of the participants are here, don't know about the digital marketing. It's a huge field. Okay, so I'm getting the reply again, A only. So, but anyway, we'll be discussing every part. So let's start with, is learning digital marketing a difficult task? All A, right? I'm asking it to you. Is learning digital marketing a difficult task? Okay, yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So I think what happened? No, very good. Right. So okay, I'm getting reply. Yes, we are unaware.
Yes, we are unaware. We want
Right,
to
right,
know what is
right. So, so is learning digital marketing a difficult task? So let me give you. So basically, what happened? This is the tactics of every professional, right? For example, if you talk about some digital marketing professional, they will talk about so many tools, right? Whenever you talk about digital marketing, this is there, this is there, this is there, this is there, this is there. Facebook, YouTube, website, this SEO, this. What happened? We get overwhelmed, scared by number of tools and platform, right? So this is the common thing happening with everyone. Okay, so many things are there. I'm not aware of it. So again, the best example that I put out forward. So many cars are there in the market. 100 cars are there, right? But do we have to learn every car? No, we have to learn only one car. Possibly we just need to know about the system of other cars, but we have to learn only one car. So because in one car, I will learn about the navigation, gear system, how to move the clutch, brake, steering here and there. And same thing is going to be applicable on other cars as well, right? But if someone is completely different from driving the car, who does not know about the driving car, I can scare him, oh, 5, 10 cars are there, we'll be teaching you 10 cars. But that is not the case. Nobody can fool you. You have to teach 10 cars. If you know very good about one car, you can learn 10 cars very easily. Understood, everyone? So that is why if you learn couple of tools, fundamental tools completely in and out, then digital marketing is not a very difficult task. Part number 2, the Pareto principle. So always we have to keep in mind in your life. This is, I think, a most used principle in the management. 20% of your efforts will bring the 80% of the result. And remaining 80% of your efforts will bring the remaining 20% of the result. I will give the example. For example, if you have to score 80% in the exam, right? 10th exam, for example, how much hours we have to study every day? Possibly 2 hours. But if you have to score 100% in the exam, how many hours you have to study? So you don't have to study 2.5 hours, because if 80 to 100 is 25% more, right? 20% more in terms of percentage, 25% more. So sorry, not even 25, it is 35% more. Similarly, so if you are studying for 2 hours, so it should not mean by just studying to 2.5 hours, you will get 100%. It's 80% more, means 10 hours per day, right? So if you want to score 80%, so you have to identify which 20% are important. So this is the part that we have designed this digital marketing course, where which 20% are most important for the education industry professional. And that is the part that we have to learn. So we don't get overwhelmed by so many things. What we have to learn, which matters to most to me, right? So 20% of the input may bring 80% of the result. Now, as a teacher, always we desire to get 100%. If you are desiring to get 100%, then you have to spend that number of hours. And I know, since we all are engaged in some or other activities in our full-time profession, we don't have that much time to learn each and everything. And if you learn 100%, trust me, you can even become a digital marketing consultant or a faculty. Okay, so the second thing, this was for the beginners, not getting the desired result from a digital marketing agency, right? This is the common problem. I am sure those who are completely unaware of digital marketing, they might have spoken to someone who are running the campaign. So why we are not getting the desired result from the digital marketing agency? That we have to understand the fundamental part of it. So to run a successful digital marketing campaign, whether you are preparing a website, running a Facebook campaign, everything, you need to have 3 things. One is the domain knowledge. What is the domain knowledge? Domain knowledge means what we are offering. For example, if I'm offering science classes, then what is the domain knowledge? What students are looking for? What are the timings that they are looking for? And where they are finding in difficulty in biology, chemistry, physics, right? So as a domain knowledge, I know each and everything, right? What my students are looking for or what other students are looking for. So domain knowledge is very critical in digital marketing to personalize the communication. Second important thing is definitely digital marketing knowledge, which your digital marketing agency people have, right? So this we have, this he has. And the third and most important part is the consistency. In digital marketing, what happened? Many experiments we run. Many experiments means I run one campaign in a month, then I see whether that campaign is working or not. Then in the next month, I run another campaign, I see the result. Then if I'm getting the result, then I keep on running that campaign. So many times we are running from the learning from the failures in digital marketing. But what is happening? To learn from their failures, we need a consistency. One person has to be there. If every time people are changing, then nobody is learning from the failures, right? So I will not say after learning our tools and everything, you won't be getting any failures. No, that is not possible, because in digital marketing, you have to do beta. Beta means you have to experiment. So if you're every month, if you start even one campaign, then you are learning, okay, this is working for me or not. So consistency only you can bring. So you have a domain knowledge, you know the consistency. So I think if you learn digital marketing, I think that is the best thing to create a great campaign. So in digital, those who are coming from the agency, they are not going to be consistent. Either you will change it or they themselves will change their person, or they will not have the domain knowledge, right? So in the most important part, this is the bread and butter, right? As I told you, for any business, you need product. Product means how you're teaching, what your courses, and second is marketing. We are teaching very good, but you are not reaching out to people, many people, right? So this is a very important factor for the success of your business, and you cannot leave it to on the mercy of other person, right? He will work good for me, then I will get leads, then I will start working for it, right? So if you really want to expand your business, get into the business, reaching out to more people, you should know about digital marketing. Whether even after learning digital marketing, you may allocate the responsibility, some responsibility to the agency people, but at least now you know what exactly is happening. So that is why I think I generally suggest in all companies, whoever company which are there are coming nowadays, they have in-house knowledge of digital marketing. Now, the third part, people who are running the digital marketing campaign but not getting the desired result. So what is happening? Digital marketing is not just creating the ad and running the ad on Facebook. It's a component of 5 things: business objective, research and competitive analysis, targeting, communication and design, and analysis of performance. Right? So I'll go by one. So to create any good campaign, whether you're creating on YouTube, on Facebook, or on Instagram, wherever you're creating a campaign, these are the 5 elements that always you have to see and measure. So let me start. The first, market research and competitor analysis. That is the first part that you should do before you start any of the campaign. What people are looking for and what competitors are offering. So many digital tools are available by which you will able to do this activity within half an hour, right? But generally what happens, we don't invest our time over here. We directly start creating the ad. This is the first thing we should do: competitor analysis in the market research. What you will be learning, best practices used in the market. For example, one of my competitor, not necessary that competitor has to be in your city. Any tuition partner, for example, I am offering my tuition in Bangalore and somebody is there in Ludhiana or Delhi, even I can learn from them. So you will be learning best practices. You will be learning about the expectation of your audience, what your audience are looking for. And again, you will be learning about the successful campaigns of your competitors. So very important part for everyone to do this market research and competitor analysis, and many tools are available even free of charge, by which you will be able to do this thing within 1 hour. Second more important thing is the targeting, right? So you should be aware which platform to target for which objective. For example, if my objective is parents, then should I target Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, right? Or what is going to be my campaign type? Different campaign types are available in Google, in YouTube, in Facebook, in Instagram. So which campaign type to be selected? And so many campaign types are available, but you don't have to get confused. As I told you, for digital marketing in education, only 2 campaign types will work, right? So we don't have to worry about each and every part, right? So that is a part that anyway we will help you which campaign you should learn. And different type of age groups are available. Target group, it can be age, interest, location, gender, database, education, parent profiles. So many kind of things are available by which I can reach out to my audience, right? So these are the way that we have to redefine our targeting based on the channels, based on the campaign types, and based on the interest or target group. Similarly, communication plays a very important role over here, right? So we do have complete session on communication. Like anyone, we understand, okay, this design is perfect, right? And here it is not making much sense, right? So why this is not making much sense, and why? Definitely one is because of colors, and second, because of this principle. So whenever we design any communication, because using right communication, right banner, right ad on Facebook or Instagram, you can reduce your marketing budget by 50%. The model is AIDA. Idea. What is AIDA? Whenever you are creating any creative, first concept that you should use attention. You should grab the attention first. Don't focus on everything at once. What is happening in this ad? He's focusing on too many things. Here, attention is data scientist. Interest. Once the consumer is aware that your product or service exists, the business must work on increasing the potential customer interest level. Then the desire, we have to increase the desire of the customer. And finally, action. You should click somewhere. We should motivate him to click somewhere. So let me give you the example. This is an ad from Baiju, right? So here, which is the A? This is the A. Interest, attention. Class 10th student. Yes, I am the class 10th student. Okay, are you targeting NEET or G? This is getting the interest. Desire. Okay, you can get 100% scholarship. This is increasing my desire. And action, register today for free, right? So these are the principles that you have to learn and follow. And don't worry about it. Not so many principles are there. 3-4 principles are there by which you will be able to design effective communication. Every ad, good ad will have this AIDA principle. Attention, interest and desire, and action. Attention, interest and desire, and action. That's very important. So we do have session on this and how to design effective communication, and as well as the graphic design part. After this, we ran the campaign and invested 10,000 but did not get the response. So it may happen. We are spending 500 rupees, not getting the response. We are spending 200 rupees, not getting the response. What to do, right? And what generally we do, we stop the campaign only, but we don't do the diagnosis. So this is the part. This is for C. Participants who are running the campaign but not getting the result. Every success of the campaign is depending upon the first is targeting. So you should know if you're investing 200 rupees, if you're not getting the desired result, it is because of your targeting. You should know about it. And their matrices are available by which you will be able to identify whether the problem is there in your targeting or the problem is there in your communication, right? Or problem is there with your landing page or analysis of result, or problem is there with the counseling, the people who are talking to the audience, to the leads. It can be yourself, it can be your demo lead, seminar leads, or it can be any leads, right? Problem can be anywhere. I'm running the campaign, I'm getting the leads, but nobody's enrolling. So problem may be my counseling or my course. We should be able to identify where is the problem. Or sometimes I'm not getting the result, not a single lead. Problem can be in communication, or problem can be in targeting. So, or problem can be in the landing page. So we should be able to identify where is the problem. And if you're able to learn where is the problem, then you can optimize your campaign. Then you will be able to reach out to more audience in a very limited amount, even 200 rupees per day or 100 rupees per day, you may be able to reach out to many audience if you're able to do this part. So digital marketing components are there, is organic, paid, and supporting tools. What is organic? In organic, basically, you'll be learning about the SEO, website, Facebook, LinkedIn, Quora, Instagram, right? So organic, what I say organic means free, right? Where you do not incur any amount, means amount not in terms of time, but in terms of physical money, right? So, or digital money. So SEO, website, Facebook, LinkedIn, Quora, Instagram, YouTube, all these are organic. Similarly, these things are available in paid. In paid, you have Google ads, you have YouTube ads, you have Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads, Quora ads, email, database marketing, influencer marketing, content marketing. So anyway, I'll go one by one. And then you have supporting tools, computer analysis, analytics for tools for website design tools and IT tools. So let me go one by one. The first thing that everyone that we should learn is research and computer analysis. So we have many tools that will be covering completely free of charge. SEMrush, SimilarWeb, Facebook Ads Library, SEO review tools, Facebook Audience Insight, and Google Keyword Planner. 5 tools are there which will help you to do the computer analysis and market research. And these are the fundamental part of our digital marketing program. Everyone has to start from here. Whether you're enrolling for the program or not enrolling for the program, completely okay, but we should start from, anything has to be start from research and computer analysis. Second, website. Website is a very important part. Is a first digital asset that you should own is going to be your website, right? Apart from, for example, if you're running a YouTube channel, that is a completely different thing. But apart from that, the first digital asset that you'll be owning is going to be your website. So here in website, we'll be teaching you about Google site, Zoho site, and the WordPress definitely will not talk. We'll just discuss something about the WordPress, but we'll not be learning how to create a website on WordPress. But you'll be learning about the Google site and Zoho site. So Google site is going to be completely free, and Zoho will cost you nearly about 3,000 to 5,000 rupees per year. Development of Google site is very easy. Zoho is very easy. I will not say very easy, but WordPress is complicated and you need a professional or a web developer. Similarly, the cost in WordPress is going to be per year is going to be somewhere around 25,000 rupees development cost. So you will not able to do WordPress website on your own. Integration means how I can integrate other elements on my website. It can be a video, it can be an image, it can be forms, lead form, other different tools which are available. Minimum, many tools are available in Zoho site and available, but need a developer again. UI, good, but lacks marketing tool. Zoho site, good and do have marketing tools and customizable and very good UI. WordPress, right? So that is why we are teaching Zoho site, Google site and Zoho site. So till the time your business is, for example, 10 to 20 lakh rupees per month, I think then Zoho, till that time, Zoho site are wonderful, right? Right. But if your business is above 5 crore rupees per year, then definitely I think then you can go and plan for WordPress. But otherwise, Google site and Zoho site, very much excellent platform. Zoho site for any of the education institute, and the best part is everything you will able to do on your own. You will not be depending upon anyone. So second thing, you will be learning about how to get on top of the search result. Top of the search result means I am developing my website and I'm offering, for example, cooking classes in Bandra, right? If somebody is searching for cooking classes, whether my website is coming on the top of the search result or not, this is very important, because if my website will come on top of the search result, what will happen? I will get free car business. Free car business, why? Because he or she will click on my website, she will come, she will learn about myself, and she may enroll with me. And this is very high qualified leads, high qualified person, because when you are searching on Google, when you are looking for the product, right? So that is very highly qualified traffic you'll be getting if your website is coming on the top of the search result. So that is why here in SEO, you will be learning all the techniques which are very famous or very popular in education to bring your website on top of the search result. Second part, you will be learning about Google Ads, right? Google Ad means, you know, like whenever we search on, let me give the example. Whenever we are, for example, typing anything on the internet, right? So we get something like this, right? Like this. So these are called ads, Google Ads, and these are very powerful. Why? Because they bring directly qualified traffic. Because when somebody will click on this ad, when they are looking for data science classes, right? Then only, for example, if I'm like cooking classes online, I'm getting Sanju Kapoor Academy, right? So high chances are their customer will link, and these are the ad. These are the ads. So you will get very, though they are going to be a bit costly than Facebook, but they will bring very high quality traffic or high quality leads. Because when somebody will click on your website when they are searching for online classes on cooking, these are Google search it. So with the help of Google Ads, you will able to do your ads in internet, that is on Google or on Google search. Anyway, if you want to give your ad in any newspaper or any other website, again, you will be using Google Display Ad, and even if you want to show any video ads, again, you'll be using Google Ads. So Google Ads are there for three things. One is for display, one is for search, and one is for YouTube ads. Because I'm sure you might have seen many ads in YouTube. So if you want to give your own ad, then again, you have to learn Google Ads. The Facebook and Instagram. This is again a very important part. And most of the educators are spending good number of time on Facebook and Instagram. So we have in and out session on Facebook and Instagram, how to create effective, impactful Facebook and Instagram ads and different ways of targeting everything. So Facebook and Instagram, I think for all the small education institute, more than 50 to 60% of your budget will go on Facebook and Instagram ads. Right, so very effective way of getting the qualified leads. Then YouTube, in case you want to bring your YouTube on top of the search result, or you want to promote your YouTube channel, you want to plan for it. Again, we have a session on YouTube where you will be learning everything about YouTube optimization in and out, and how to bring your video on the top of the search result. Then LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a platform generally used by the working professional. And in case you're targeting some principal, director of the schools and colleges directly, then in that case, you'll be using the LinkedIn. But every professional should create a LinkedIn profile, because even you may get people like your own background on LinkedIn, and you may interact with them, and you can do some kind of association or partnership. Quora is a very good medium to be used free of charge for your own branding and promotion. If you're offering, for example, dance classes or cooking classes, science classes in area, Quora is a wonderful platform to give you local presence, and that too completely free of charge. Google Analytics, who is coming to my website, what they're searching on my website, or what they're searching on my website, or how much time they're spending on my website, which courses they are liking on my website, everything you will get to know on Google Analytics. So here again, you'll be learning everything about Google Analytics, how to use it, and how to understand the information which is available in Google Analytics for the improvement of your business. Content marketing, some of the participants nowadays want to market their content using digital marketing. So again, we'll be learning some part on content marketing. We'll not be going in detail of content marketing, but again, you'll be getting the fundamental knowledge of content marketing. And the best part here, you'll be learning about the creative image and the video, understand design dynamics, AIDA model for design, introduction to Canva. So you will be able to learn how to design your brochure, infographic, and Facebook ads or any kind of ads, right? After going through this session. Then influencer marketing, if somebody is already a branded person, right? How you can become an influencer marketer, or how you can use influencer marketing for the promotion of your brand. So again, we'll not be going in detail of influencer marketing, but definitely we'll touch upon some part of influencer marketing. Then email marketing is a very important component. So how you can engage your customer with email marketing, that we'll be learning. So nowadays, we are not asking anyone to do the lead generation on email marketing, but for the lead engagement. Because lead generation now people are not doing on email marketing. Why? Because this is called spamming. If somebody is directly putting email on your account inbox without taking your permission, that is called spamming, and Google is banning it. Right? So we don't promote email for lead generation, but for lead engagement. Then again, you'll be learning analysis using Excel sheet. This is very important part of digital marketing. We are running campaigns, but whether those campaigns are running result for us. So all the metrics you're going to learn, all the Excel sheet formulas, a pivot table, how to do use this pivot table to get the result, which campaigns are working, how to optimize your campaign, everything using this analysis using Excel sheet. IT tools and automation. This is again a very important part. And here you'll be learning about Zoho CRM, right? Zoho CRM is the fundamental of digital marketing, of new age digital marketing. If your budget per month budget is more than 15,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees, then you should get one CRM as well. CRM will cost you somewhere around 1,000 or 800 rupees per month. But that is a backbone of new age digital marketing, right? So, or if you are generating 100 leads, 100 prospective per month, then you should have a CRM. So again, here we will be learning about the payment pages, automation, Google Forms. Database marketing, in case you already have some database of your student, how you can use that database to get a profile of similar kind of audience, and how you can target them. So that you'll be learning on database marketing in education. And finally, the skills that you'll be acquiring after going through this training course is going to be analytical ability, communication, creativity, multitasking, market research, and comfortable with digital tools. You will definitely become comfortable with digital tools after going through so many tools, right? So this is a part of this skill set that you will be learning, acquiring, and digital marketing, as I said, is a lifelong skills, right? So you have to invest some time, some money at least to learn these skill sets, and not right. So if you learn these skill sets, then it will have a multiplier effect. It is an investment on yourself, right? Investment of your time as well as money. And this is about the course detail that we are offering. 5 weeks instructor-led training program, and you will be getting 10 assignments and detailed feedback. You will be getting study material. You will be getting pre-classroom videos. This is very important. So for example, all the beginners, we have designed pre-classroom videos for you. What is pre-classroom video? For example, if you're going to teach Google Ads, so you'll be getting one 20 minutes or 10 minutes video from our side defining Google Ads. So when you're coming in the classroom, you're comfortable what is Google Ads. So, or when you're coming to the classroom on Facebook, you know what is Facebook. So for everything, we have created pre-classroom videos. So whenever you're coming to the session, you know about the topic. Then again, we start from beginning, but at least you have good understanding. Regular doubt solving session, because we have participants, those who already run some campaign. So a doubt solving session will help you to learn what problem they're facing and what are the solutions. And again, you'll be getting a certification from us, from Tech for Educators on the part. And similarly, fundamentals of digital marketing, Google Ads search, these are the certification that you can get after completion this program, but you have to write the exam. And generally, I don't advise people to go for certification number 2, 3, 4, 5, but this one, fundamental of digital marketing from Google. It covers everything and completely free of charge. And you will be able to get it. Then these are the reference case series that we'll be sharing with you on different education institute and how they, for example, Next Academy, how a coding school use Facebook leads to reduce their marketing budget by 35%, right? So all the cases you'll be getting, for example, Jumpstart Preschool. In Pune, use Google search to increase their admission by 5 times. So you'll be getting all such cases that you can learn from them and what people are doing. So this is about the trainer, that is about myself, only 10 years of experience in digital sectors in education sector and digital marketing, Google certified trainer, Google certified trainer in ads, analytics, and a Microsoft certified data scientist. And finally, we have got excellent reviews by all the educators and all the owner of tuition classes. 4.9 is the review that we have received on our training program. And this is about Tech for Educators. We have trained nearly about 200,000 educators from 1,000 education institutes. 4.9 is the rating, and this is something about other certification that is in Google. So the next batch we are starting, that is next week only, 8th and 12th of October. Timing is going to be 8 to 10. Fees is 8,000 rupee, and the 10% waiver if you are enrolling before this 6th of this month. And I'm just before I start the Q&A session, just one poll is there for everyone. Would you like to know, learn about digital marketing for educators course? Would you like to know more about the course? Right, everyone, please. Okay, so I've got responses from most of the participants. Some of the participants. I think only 2 or 3 participants are left. Please requesting everyone. Okay, so now the session is open for Q&A. Any queries from the participants? My voice is not audible, is it? Hello, is my voice audible to everyone?
Yes, is it audible?
Okay, sir, thank you, sir. So any participants, any queries from your side?
Sir, one question.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I'm running a small coaching center.
Right, sir.
For Staff Selection Commission constables.
Okay.
So how can this program will help to me for creating the website, to making the digital marketing ad and
Yes, sir. You will be learning, sir, in and out of digital website, right? So the first part, anyway, we start our session by creating a website only, right?
Yes.
So you
Yes.
will be learning a completely professional website, again, I'm talking about. So you will be learning how to create a professional website, right? So that is the first part. Then how to promote that website. And if you're targeting some candidates for your academy, right, want to promote,
Yes.
then again, you will be able to do it, right, with the help of Facebook ads, with that. So everything. So this is the objective of our training program, right? To help Education Institute to promote their brand, to get the prospect for their brand, to help in them creating the website. And creating the website help means we'll be learning how to create, and you will yourself will create the website along with us in the training program.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Okay. Thank you. Yes.
so,
Yes. tell me.
Sir,
Mr. Manish,
I
Manish
have a
Thakkar.
question.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, for how many days the course will run? Like for
Madam,
1 month?
5 weeks, 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Sir.
Right. So 5 weeks will be running the course. And yes, Manish ji.
Yes, sir. I want to start.
Sir, I have one more question.
No, just 1 minute.
Main
Just one. Just
aspect of the face.
yes, sir.
So main aspect of the real estate is important Facebook and Instagram.
Right,
But
sir.
I have no knowledge. I have no knowledge of graphic design, and
Sir,
I want to learn how to create my brochure and display
Yes.
for this business purpose.
So you will be learning everything about creation of display and all communication, right? So this is the this kind of website you will be learning out on creation of the website, right? So this is the website that
Yes.
will be teaching you, and you will be learning about all the graphics and everything as well, right? So brochures, so all those
How
are the
many-
part. Mhm.
How much cost of the Facebook and Instagram marketing expenses per month? Yeah, per
So that is
year.
no, so that is Facebook and Instagram is completely said depending upon person to person, right? One company may be spending 10 crore rupees, somebody may be spending 10,000 rupees, completely depending upon the business to business, sir.
But I want to lead on the Facebook and Instagram. So how much expense per month?
Sir-
Per year. More than
Sir-
about you have idea?
No, sir, but how many customer you need? If you tell me how many customer and what is the target, then I will able to give the idea, right? Matlab, you need 100 customer or you need 1 lakh customers, I don't know about it.
Okay.
Yes, Preeti ma'am, Preeti Mane madam.
Yes. Sir, actually, I have my website and even I have my Facebook page also. Then what it will be how it will be beneficial for me?
No, your website is coming on Google search, top of the Google search, Richard.
Sir,
Right.
but it is paid, no? If we want to take it on the first, so keywords
No,
and all, it is
who
paid,
told you?
no?
Who told you? Who told
That
you?
my
Completely free.
it is completely free.
Yeah, it's completely.
Okay.
Who told you it's paid? It's completely free.
That website designer told me that, ma'am, if you want to bring your name up, then
Madam, that is why I'm telling you. They will tell you everything. It is completely free of charge, right?
okay.
It's
And sir,
completely free.
sir, after that, after doing this course, can I do desired changes in my website?
No, I don't know on which platform you have built the website, right? That is why I'm not
www.
about. No. Then, madam, then you don't know about platform means this is not platform. This is domain, right? Platform means, madam, abhi you are at basic level of digital marketing, right? So I think you have to learn it. Platform is, for example, WordPress, Zoho, Google. They are the platform. Right?
No,
So I'm
that
not
I don't know, sir.
So if you're telling me that I know digital website and I know Facebook, then I think we have to learn it, madam. And the best part, you will able to design a website on your own and as well as bring the website on top of the search result.
Okay, and which is available, which is existing before, what, how can we do that? Like,
No, we
it
can
will be
transfer.
two
We
then.
we have to transfer the ownership. That is a one-time process, free of charge process. You can transfer the ownership from one account to another account.
But sir, you can help me for
Yes,
for that.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Any other queries from the participants?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, this is ultimate course for us. Yeah, any advanced course in this?
No, sir. I think, sir. I think we have covered everything for in digital marketing part, sir. We have covered everything.
Okay. Because other institute have many more charge, and you
No,
have
sir.
very
No, sir.
little less.
No,
So
no, sir.
you have
No, no.
hidden in some parts. You are
No,
not
sir.
able to learn to us.
Sir. No. So what you can do, you can always check out our reviews, right? So, right. So that is available on the website, and otherwise I can show it to you. So no hidden charges are there, right? And why, as I told you, the 80-20%, 80% principle is there. What is the principle is everyone is teaching everything, right? Even if I have to teach everything of digital marketing, I may even design a 6 months course and I may charge you 50,000 rupees, right? But here we are teaching all those things which are important in digital marketing, right? For example, they will be teaching you about कि FMCG में क्या करना है और e-commerce industry में क्या करना है और what you are going to learn from e-commerce industry. Are you getting my point? और insurance के लिए कैसे clients बढ़ाना है. What you will learn from how to increase the sales leads for insurance company, completely unrelated to you, right? But you are paying for that. First of all, you are investing unnecessary time over there by learning unnecessary things. Part number one, and for that learning things, you are giving them payment as well, right?
After this course, I have some advice for of you, and you can give 1 year or 2 year at anytime. You can give us advice regarding this issue.
But sir, we will able to give you advice, but we will not able to help you in implementation, sir. Right? We will give you we will give you the advice, but we will not able to help you in implementation. During the training program, we help you.
Extra?
No, sir, we don't. No, sir. What happened? That is a conflict of interest. If you start implementing, if you start extra charging, then what will happen? I will not teach you completely. Then I will teach you that much so that you pay me for the implementation as well. So here our objective is you completely become independent of everyone and you start using everything on your own. But in case you need any advice, we are there to help you out. Any queries from the participants? Kavita ji, I think you.
Sir, hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, after this is complete course. After this, like sir asked, there will nothing to learn.
No.
We will become perfect to make our website.
Right. Only thing you have to practice. That's the only thing I say. For this 5-6 weeks, whatever that we are training, find out the time and learn it. Whenever we are sending you the pre-classroom videos, do those videos before you come to the class.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Manish, I think you have a question. I think so.
Yes, sir. Hi. Thank you very much. So I have done digital marketing course from 2 different institutes before this.
Okay.
And I still feel there is so much to learn. First, the subject matter seems very small, and but when you get in depth, it can be very vast.
Right, sir.
And to master it takes like a lot of practice.
Right.
So my question to you is, sir, I am targeting. So I come from hospitality background and I worked in sales, and I'm targeting to move into digital marketing, especially with a place like Whitehead Junior. So working with them as sales, and now I do not want to be in sales. I want to move into digital marketing. So my question to you is very precise that one, how will you be there to show me how to create leads once I have finished the course also? Like, can I come back to you and ask you, these are my problems? इसको मैं किस तरह से solve करूं?
Definitely. Right. We are available, but we will not be able to implement those things. Right. So for example, what is happening? Sometimes क्योंकि सर हमारी वेबसाइट पे आके आप ये चेंज कर दीजिए, तो that part is not possible. वो तो advisory right. वो advisory parts we are available.
Yes. नहीं, मैं आपको बता सकता हूँ कि मैं यहाँ पर अटका हूँ, मैं किस तरह से
yes. बस
करूँ. That
is
what is important, because if I move into that, I would require constant help in that sense.
Yes.
Okay, and that's about it. That's it.
Any other queries for the participants?
Yes, sir. I was asking
Yes, madam.
during this training, whatever you will be providing, you will
Yes. Come again.
do that.
During the training, can you come again, madam? I think she is talking about what exactly you will be getting from our side, right? Okay, so what I'm doing, I am taking everyone to our course, and I'll show what exactly you'll be getting from our side. So first of all, okay, let me give you the example. So first of all, let's suppose search engine optimization is there, right? So you will get the all videos that you have to go through it, right? So it's completely and all the how to do sign up with different accounts, what you have to do. So all step-by-step process we have given, right? So we don't do the sign up part in the class because it takes lots of time. So everyone has to, like, these are the sign up, all the steps we have given. You have to sign up with different accounts. In case you are completely new to search engine optimization, then I have created a video for you, right? So that in the class you are comfortable what is search engine optimization, like this video, right? So you'll be getting a video like this from our side. Apart from this, if I go further down, like Zoho sites, as I told you, you'll be learning how to create sites, websites. So again, we have given link over there. Then you'll be getting the assignments. What are the assignments? Let me show you the assignment. For example, here is an assignment on search engine optimization. So after our training program, these are the things that you have to revamp the SEO of a coding classes, right? So this kind of assignment you will be getting from our side, where what keywords you're targeting, you have to write, what is going to be the meta title, what is going to be the description, URL, page title, first paragraph, right? So everything you have to do it. So this thing every day we will teach you, then you have to do it, right? So everything we have to decide, like you have to decide whether how much percentage of the duplicate content is there on this website. So again, you have to identify how much duplicate content is there. So these are the assignment part. Then classroom toolkit is there. Right? It's very important. So okay. For example, Facebook. So we are learning on how to create Facebook learning material, right? Facebook ads. But at the similar time, you will be getting completely a document on how to create ad that you can refer after the classroom. Like this. Can you see? So for everything, you will be getting entire support in terms of learning resources. It can be video, it can be files, and so that you can even refer to these videos and files later on, even after the completion of training program. Yes. Any queries from the participants? कुछ और queries किसी को पूछना है क्या? कोई भी queries? हाँ. Any queries from the participants? So okay, I think I have answered the queries. Anyone? Okay, so thank you everyone for attending this session on digital marketing. And as I said before, whether you learn means from our side or from everywhere, but digital marketing is a very important skill set on which you should invest, right? Both time, and even if you have to spend a little bit of amount of money, you should do it. But definitely you have to invest the time, and it's a lifelong skill sets. Everyone after 1 year, it will not happen. The traditional marketing will take over the digital marketing, because now more and more people are getting hooked to digital devices. If they are there on digital devices, then from where you want to find it out them, you have to find it out them with the help of digital marketing only, right? So it's a lifelong skills that you can invest. And so that's all from my side. And it was a pleasure talking to all. And I hope all of you have learned, I think, some part of digital marketing or basic of digital marketing here and there. So that's all from my side. So I'll wait for another 1 minute. In case you have any queries, you can ask me, then I'll end the session. So, okay, I can see. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great Sunday, spend good time with your family members. Thank you very much.